Guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to install FIFA 16 into your phone using your PC. The first thing, you make sure you have all your files. I have already assembled all the files from the application. I'll be using FIFA 25 because that is the application that is agreeing to play in the latest versions of mobile. I'm using Android 14. That is a Redmi 14C. So the first thing, you make sure that you have the application of FIFA. I have FC25. I already had it, so I'm going to replace it again. I'm going to be copying from my PC and putting them in my phone. So the folder on or the files on your left side is the phone. The folders on your right side are the ones that are in my PC. The first thing, I've already copied the application into my phone, and now I have gone into my phone, into the Zarchiever, located where the application is, and then I'm installing it. I had placed it in the download folder, so I'm installing it, but do not open. You click done, and then you go back to your PC. That is the second thing, after you have allowed for the permissions of the app to run in your phone. As you can see, there is the two things that are required are not there. There are three things that are required: the application, the data, and the OBB files. So I am going to copy the OBB file from my PC. I'll leave you the link in the comment section. So that is the first thing. You copy your OBB. That is the folder. I open it, and then you copy as the way it is com.ea.gp.fifaworld. You copy, that is from your PC, and then you place it in your Android OBB folder. You open the Android, and then you go to the OBB, you open, and then the way, those are my folders, like for the one for Konami. So I'm going to paste it there. It is copying. I've said make sure you have three things. That is the application, we have already installed it. The OBB, now we are copying the OBB from my PC and into the Android folder. The one on the left is my phone, the one on the right is my PC. So the OBB folder is copying, and then after that, make sure you follow each and every step carefully. I've said the latest version, Android 13, Android 14 and 15, do not allow you to access the data folder. So you are going to be using your PC to install your FIFA correctly into your phone. I've already copied my OBB folder, as you can see it. There it is, com.ea.gp.fifaworld. So that is it. Now what I'm going to do, I go to my phone. You can see I copied the OBB using my PC, and now it's located in my phone. Now this is a Zarchiever that I'm using to view my files. You can as well use your files or your file manager to access. As you can see, this is the data folder. The other one was the OBB folder. The OBB file was there. This one is the data folder. I've opened it, and FIFA has not created a folder for the data as it is supposed to be. Now you open the app, go to settings, and then it is going to ask you for the permissions again. So you allow the permissions. Files alone, allowing files alone is enough. The others are not necessary. Now there is a FIFA application. Remember, it is not yet installed correctly, so I'm initiating the data folder to the data to create its own folder, because it cannot allow you to, if you copy directly the data, it will not play correctly. So I just want to make FIFA create its own folder, and then I go back to my PC or into the Android and then data folder. As you can see, FIFA has already created its own folder. That is the correct way it's supposed to be, because the latest versions also do not allow you to paste directly. So I'm going to use the folder that FIFA has created. I open that folder, and then I delete all the files that are in the folder. I don't delete the folder itself, I delete its contents. Deleted. You see, I did not delete the folder, it is still here. I did not delete the folder, I deleted its contents. Now I open, the folder is empty. Now I go back to my PC where I had placed the data folder, where I had placed the data contents, and then I'll be using I have been playing FIFA 24, FIFA 25 by Zarchiever, all the versions of FIFA, data for FIFA 26, data for FIFA 19, data for FIFA 20. I have played all of that. But now, for example, if I wanted to play to use data for FC 24, I would have clicked extract here. But now I'll be using FIFA 16, the one by Maruf ID, by Maruf Eid. So Maruf Eid made all the things, he placed OBB in the same folder, data and application, but now his application doesn't work for the latest versions of the phone. So I'm going to be using my FIFA 25 app, and then his OBB is still working, so I used it. And then here is the data, whichever data you use. If it is for FIFA 19 to FIFA 26, it's okay. You open your data folder, and then you copy the assets in the data folder. You don't copy the folder itself, you copy the assets or the contents. The way we had deleted the contents in the FIFA folder in my phone, we are going to be copying the contents in your PC, not the folder itself. So I go back to my folder, and then I open, and then I paste the contents. I said you copy the contents, you don't copy the folder, you copy the contents in the data folder, and then you paste it in the data folder of FIFA in your phone. You don't copy the whole folder. If you copy the whole folder, the game will not work. So this is also a solution. When you see your game keeps on telling you to check your network, or it has network error, this is also a solution. You open the game before you bring in the data, and then the game will initiate or will create a folder for itself, and then you go to the data folder that has been created by the game, and then you delete the contents of the data of the data folder, and then you copy the data folder of your game, whichever game you prefer. If it is FIFA 19, 20, FIFA 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, or 25 and 26, whichever game you play, you copy your data. For my case, I'm using the content, I'm using the data for FIFA 16, so I copy the contents for FIFA 16, that is assets, data, FIFA World Mobile, logs, the speech there, and all the correct files that are required. Now here it is still copying, already almost done. In the next 3, 2, 1 and 0 seconds. So finally it is done. That is it. It is done. I've already pasted them in my phone. Now I go back to my phone. As you can see, I already have all the contents there. I have all the game data that I required. Now I have the two things. I have the OBB here. As you can see, the OBB is ready. And I also have the data. The data is here. This is now the correct data for FIFA 16. If you do not understand anything, make sure you type your question on the comment section. I'll be ready to answer it. That is it. Now this is Zarchiever. I've gone to my phone, open Zarchiever. Don't open the game before you install it again. You have to reinstall it again, like not deleting but updating. Go to the download where you have placed your application. click install, it will ask you to update, which is the correct thing. Now you update the game. Don't open the game. If you open the game, it will not play correctly. If you open the game before reinstalling it, or before updating it or reinstalling it again, it will not play correctly. Now it is done. You can click open. It is scanning, but it is correctly done. Open. And now the game is ready to be played. So kindly don't forget to subscribe. If this has taught you something, make sure you subscribe and comment and ask your questions if there are any of the questions that you have. Make sure don't skip any part.
Welcome to you all. Well, we've got a real London derby here today. It's Arsenal against Chelsea.
Always special, these London derbies, and there are quite a few of them during the fixture list, but this one, I think, caps the lot.
Great opportunity. Take his spot now. And he dives in, goal!